Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a kind of dramatic, sultry, autumn fall, all matte makeup tutorial. I'm using the new Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette. I saw that this palette came out and I had to buy it on release day. I've got no other Urban Decay products. I haven't got any of the Naked palettes. So I thought that I'd pick this one up because I love matte eyeshadows and matte looks. I filmed a look earlier using it, but I'm refilming this evening because I went for a less dramatic look. There was a lot of samples that came with the palette in this little kind of goodie bag, which was nice. I used the foundations in the tutorial, ultra definition skin. I mean, they were okay, but I did actually wear it all day and I got very oily very quickly. I don't know what kind of skin it's meant to be for, but for me personally, I didn't quite get on with it as well, having oily skin. Oh, there's so much stuff in front of me. Ah, it's literally right in front of me, cool. Then we got a little pack of the eyeshadow primer potions, which I was really excited about because I've never used any of the primer potions before. I thought this would be great, I can try it before maybe I buy. I see a lot of people using it in videos and stuff, but it was kind of like you could see the texture of my eyelid coming through. That's the best way I can describe it. I've never seen this with any other shadows before, so if this is a thing that happens with the Urban Decay eyeshadows, with the matte ones, please let me know. Unless I'm just being really nitpicky and a perfectionist. So I thought that it was the primer potion because when I blended it under my eyes, the shadows were really nice and it went really nicely. So I thought, well, do you know what? I will use the usual primer that I use, everything the same. It is stunning. The colours are unreal and I love it. I just love it all. The mirror is fantastic. It's magnetic, which I love. I don't know if the other Naked palettes are magnetic or the other Urban Decay palettes are, if that's the thing they do. As I say, I have no idea, but I love it. Everything's amazing. It feels extremely luxurious. All the colours blend amazingly. They go so well together. I've created 2 looks today using this. That was my mini review of these stunning colours, like stunning, and I hope you guys like this. It's quite dramatic. If you want to see how you can get this autumn / fall, depending on what part of the world you're from, makeup look, which is all matte, using the new Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette, then please keep watching. As per, I'm starting off with my brows. I'm using my Brow Zings from Benefit in medium just to shape my brows. I'm using the waxy side first and then the powder as usual, so I'm just skipping over this really quickly, then setting it with my brow gel from Rimmel London. And once I've done that, I'm taking my Maybelline Dream Lumi Touch just to tidy up underneath the brow bone. Onto skin. To prep my skin, I'm using my Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. I'm using my Rimmel London Stay Matte Foundation. Now, since I came back from holiday, nothing seems to match me. As you can see, I realised that, and then I had a little chuckle because I looked a little bit like a ghost. So I took some of the sample foundation that I got in the darkest shade just to bronze it up a little bit. I'm using the Dream Lumi Touch again for concealer, just concealing and brightening areas. And wow, it is bright. So I'm just blending that all out with my mini Real Techniques sponge. I'm using this to brighten and highlight as well. And I'm using my foundation brush just to blend it all together. And I uploaded my previous video on the day that I was filming this. I've seen all of your comments coming through and it made me really happy, so thank you guys so much. I then just powdered everything into place using my powder from L'Oreal. And used my L'Oreal bronzer just to contour and bronze. So after I'd bronzed up with my Real Techniques blush brush, I then used my trusty big fluffy brush from Primark just to go all over it again and continue bronzing. Now for the eyes, I'm prepping my eyes with my trusty combo, and I'm starting off with Faith and just buffing it all along the crease, building this up so it's nice and warm. Then just going into Extra Bitter to do the same thing again. I'm going to warn you, there's a hell of a lot of blending in this because it is a warm, sultry eye. So I'm taking the clean brush, blending, and then taking a little bit more of Extra Bitter on another fluffy brush just to continue blending, taking it under the eye, And again, blend, blend, blend. On a pencil brush, I'm taking Lethal, focusing this on the outer corner, kind of pressing it on, blending and pulling it across my lid as well. And then once I've packed the product on, I'm taking the bigger fluffy brush and blending. I'm continuing to do this, and dragging it across the crease as well, just building it up and then taking a little bit under the eye. With my finger, I'm popping Instinct all over the lid. And of course, we're gonna blend. Back into Extra Bitter, just with a fluffy brush to further warm up the crease. For my brow bone highlight, I'm using Pre-Game. Again, blend. And then for underneath my eyes, I'm using Extra Bitter on a little pencil brush, followed by Lethal in the more outer corner, and just using that just to connect the colour that we've got on our bottom waterline to the colour that's on our top outer corner. And of course, blending it all together, as it is a very smoky, sultry look. I'm blending after every single step. After that, I'm taking Instinct on the rest of my waterline, and of course, blending again. To further deepen the outer corner, I'm going back in with Lethal. And y'all guessed it, blend, blend, blend. Now basically what I'm doing is just kind of making the shape that I want my eye look to be. I'm making sure that the bottom of my waterline connects nicely to our lid colours, just making sure that the shape of our smoky eye is how I want it and as smoked out as I want it, if that makes any sense. I'm going to put a little bit of blackjack in the outer corner just to really deepen that again. I'm going to line my top and bottom waterline with this brown liner just to add to the autumnal look. And then with no additional product, going back in with a pencil brush, followed by the smaller fluffy brush and then the big fluffy brush to make sure it all ties in together. Using my Wet n Wild liquid liner, this is brown again, so it all ties in. I'm doing a really thin line along my lash line just so that the lashes has something to sit on, and I'm putting the tiniest bit on the outer corner and then blending it in so that it almost blends into our outer corner. This was the mascara that I got as a little freebie in the pack, so I'm using that for my bottom and top lashes. And I'm popping on some falsies. Ta-da! And moving on to the lips. I'm using my Sleek Matte Me lip cream in Vino Tinto all over the lip to start with. I'm kind of doing like an ombre kind of lip. So once I've got that all over the lip, I'm then going to focus it on the outer corners of my lips. And then take another Matte Me lip cream, this time in Velvet Slipper, and focus that on the middle part of our lips. This will just make the lips look a little bit fuller as well and create a nice ombre effect. I'm patting that down with my finger to blend it in, and then intensifying the darker shade on the outer corner. And then I'm using Instinct just to pat that on the inner corner to help blend and help everything be extra matte. And then just doing any touch-ups that you want at the end. I'm finishing off by setting that all into place using my NYX Matte Finish setting spray. And I think this is like the funniest thing. It looks absolutely ridiculous. So there we have it. This is my first autumnal look that I have done. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed my mini review of the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Give this video a like if you want me to do some more, and I will see you in my next one. Bye! Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing an Ariana Grande inspired look from her music video Side to Side.